Dr. Doom, Earth's ruler, its savior, and maybe its greatest manipulator. In One World Under Doom, issue number 5, Doom stands victorious against Dormammu, and for the first time, all of Earth's heroes have fought under his command. But does that make him a true protector? Or has he orchestrated events so perfectly that even the Avengers, X-Men, and Fantastic Four find themselves questioning their own resistance? Today, we're breaking down this issue, exploring Thor's defense of Doom, Iron Man's paranoia, and the chilling revelation from Maria Hill that might expose Doom's greatest secret. This is a good one, so let's get into it. Dr. Doom is standing bloodied and broken, bones shattered, every nerve screaming in agony, and he's giving orders to the Avengers, to the X-Men, to the Fantastic Four, and they're actually listening. He tells them to attack, and they do it willingly. How did we get here? Well, buckle up, because this is a story of how Earth's most notorious villain pulled off the ultimate magic trick, making the world believe he was the hero. The scene is chaos incarnate. The United Nations building lies in ruins, and towering above it all stands Dormammu, the Dread One himself, a being pure malevolent energy that makes Thanos look like a playground bully. And there's Doom, barely holding himself together, his armor cracked, his body broken, but his voice cuts through the mayhem like a blade. "Attack," he yells. Can you imagine it? Earth's mightiest heroes, the same people who spent years trying to stop Doom, now charging into battle at his command. But Doom isn't done pulling miracles out of his metal hat. He turns to Wanda Maximoff, his voice sharp as winter steel. "Scarlet Witch, seal his portal before he can escape." Now, Wanda's no fool. She's been burned before by trusting the wrong people. She hesitates, looking to Captain Marvel for guidance, but Carol gives the nod. Doom drops the bombshell. He wants her to use dark magic, to sever Dormammu's connection to his own dimension. That's not just dangerous, that's the kind of spell that could tear reality apart at the seams. Wanda's having none of it. That's dark magic. It won't work. But Doom looks her dead in the eye and does something that shakes everyone to their core. He swears on his mother's soul that he's fighting for Earth. Now you know Doom is serious when he swears on his mother's soul. Think about that for a second. Victor Von Doom, a man whose ego is literally the size of a small country, swearing on the one thing he holds sacred, his mother. He says, "I swear to you, on the soul of my mother, Doom fights for Earth." Those words hit Wanda like a thunderbolt, because if there's one thing everyone knows about Victor Von Doom, it's that he would never dishonor his mother's memory with a lie. So she does it. She casts a spell, severing Dormammu's lifeline to his realm, and just like that, the cosmic horror finds himself cut off from home. Dormammu's furious. Can you blame him? He turns on Cap and Tony, his voice cracking with disbelief. You align yourself with him? With Doom? Steve Rogers, Captain America himself, looks this dimension demon in the face and says, "We aren't working for Doom, Dormammu. We're fighting for us." Tony backs him up with that trademark snark. "We just happen to have a mutual interest right now, defeating you." Even Sue Storm gets in on the action, turning invisible and sucker punching Dormammu while telling him to shut it. While the heroes keep Dormammu busy, Doom's playing the long game. He dives into the ocean, literally parts the waves with sorcery, searching for something that will tip the scales. The Eye of Agamotto. When his fingers close around that ancient relic, everything changes. Magic surges through him, strength returns, and despite his body being held together by sheer force of will and spite, Victor Von Doom rises from the depths like some unstoppable force of nature. Magic surges through him. Strength returns. He rises, renewed, casting his power toward Dormammu. "Dormammu, Doom demands you kneel." His body screams in agony, bones held together by magic, raw edges scraping against nerves. But Doom does not yield. Pain is ignored. Hate fuels him. He raises his hands, invoking ancient forces. His voice booms across the battlefield. by the chains of Kraken, by the mystic moons of Munipur, by the ceaseless citadel of Latveria, Doom bids thee away. The spell erupts like a nuclear bomb made of pure magic. Dormammu gets hurled back into his dimension like he's being kicked out of a bar. But here's where Doom shows his true genius. When Wanda questions how he's keeping Dormammu banished because no magic lasts forever, he drops the ultimate power play. The spell is anchored to something eternal. Alright, it's anchored to Doom's rule. As long as Victor Von Doom remains in power, Dormammu stays locked away. The moment Doom falls, the gates open, and Earth's worst nightmare comes back for round 2. Talk about job security. The aftermath is incredible. News anchors are stumbling over themselves trying to process what just happened. One optimist suggests that maybe this means more cooperation between heroes and villains going forward. Another cuts right to the heart of it. Dormammu's banishment lasts only as long as Doom's role does. That's a pretty strong incentive to keep Doom in power. But the third says what everyone's thinking. It's not just propaganda anymore. It's reality. He saved the world. While Doom disappears to whatever evil lair evil emperors disappear to, the heroes are left playing janitor to his mess. Tony and the others work alongside first responders, pulling survivors from the rubble. And here's the kicker. Every single person survived. Every single one. Frank Cooper, a janitor who probably never imagined he'd be saved by both Doctor Doom and Iron Man in the same day, asks the question. We're all thinking, did anyone else make it? Tony's answer says it all. Everyone got the same magical shielding you did. The building imploded, but every single person survived. Doom's magic held, even in the chaos. Even while fighting for his life against a cosmic horror, he protected innocent people. This is where things get really interesting. The heroes start asking themselves the hard questions. Nearby, Captain Marvel and Brain Drain clear wreckage together. Captain Marvel smirks. Nice of Doom to leave us on cleanup duty. Brain Drain hesitates. There is a concept I struggle to reconcile, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel raises an eyebrow. I'm listening. Brain Drain states it plainly. Doom protected everyone in this building. The instant Dormammu attacked, he shielded them. I failed to grasp his angle. Squirrel Girl joins them, crossing her arms. Same angle he's had since the beginning. He's making sure people see him as a hero. And honestly, he's not failing at it. He's given the world peace, healthcare, education, food security. Brain Drain gives a dry response. Indeed, Doreen, and the trains run on time too. Squirrel Girl rolls her eyes. Come on, man. I'm not defending Doom. I'm saying people like the results, and pretending that's not happening, that's just naive. In the wreckage, Invisible Woman lifts a woman from the debris. The woman gasps, "Thank you, Doom. Thank you, Doom." Invisible Woman exhales. Wow, never has my codename felt more appropriate. Iron Man chuckles. Heh, well, Invisible Woman, by my count, that's the last of the victims. Invisible Woman nods. Great. Final check. She turns to the rescue workers. Everyone, stay exactly where you are. I'm turning the rubble and ground invisible. We don't need anyone tripping over unseen debris. 3, 2, 1, 0. The last sweep confirms it. She flies back down, shaking her head. A surprise attack, a demonically imploded UN headquarters, and not a single injury or fatality. Hate to say it, but impressive. Iron Man exhales. So what now? Do we just keep letting Doom do what he wants and play cleanup after him? He scoffs, because that's not why I spent 4 years at Iron Man College for. Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, admits it plainly. Earth is still standing because of what Doom did. Tony Stark's having none of it, suggesting the whole thing might be an elaborate setup, but even he sounds like he's grasping at straws. Then Thor drops the philosophical bomb that splits the team right down the middle. Thor asks the question that nobody wants to hear. Is it not possible that Doom is truly Midgard's best choice? He compares Doom to Odin, his own father, the All-Father who ruled Asgard for millennia. Under Odin's rule, disasters were averted, calamities prevented, ruin held at bay. Since Doom took his throne, Thor argues, Midgard hath been safe, secure, and prosperous. Doom hath done more to improve this realm in weeks than we have in years. Iron Man rubs his temples. Okay, buddy, I promised I'd consider it. So, considering, and I'm done. Thor, are you out of your mind? Captain Marvel folds her arms. Tony, I hate to say it, but he's not entirely wrong. Earth is still standing because of what Doom did. Iron Man scoffs. For all we know, Doom set up the whole thing. Maybe he let Dormammu in, just so he could defeat him. Captain Marvel frowns, and breaks every bone in his body in the process. Iron Man waves a hand. Those limbs are already healing inside his armor, probably magically. Maybe they weren't even broken in the first place. I don't know. Captain Marvel shakes her head. Tony, you sound like a conspiracy theorist. Tony fires back. And you all sound like cult members. He's Dr. Doom. His literal last name is Doom. Squirrel Girl tries to bring some sanity back. Doom wants us to question ourselves, to feel like we're the villains here, but we're not. Iron Man nods. Doom is a master manipulator. He's orchestrated all of this to make us feel uncertain, to divide us. Thor's expression remains unmoved, and he accomplished this grand manipulation how exactly? Ah yes, I recall, by saving us all from Dormammu. I, for one, would welcome further scheming of this kind, that every villain's machinations were acts of heroism. Squirrel Girl tenses. Thor! Thor turns to her. Where am I wrong, Lady Doreen? What hath I missed? She exhales sharply. I don't know. Freedom? Earth is under an emperor. Thor tilts his head, and Asgard is under a king, as are countless nations of Midgard. We quibble semantics. Doom is at his highest, and he hath raised Midgard with him. Dormammu is gone. No lives were lost. Even death herself could not claim a soul. From the mighty Thor to Frank, custodian of UN, I say thee, we cannot ignore that, simply because we do not like the man. Just when it seems like the heroes might tear themselves apart, arguing, Maria Hill shows up with a bombshell. You don't have to. I know why you keep losing, and why Doom keeps winning. He's hiding something, and it's big. She knows where it is. She knows how to get to it. But it's going to take all of them working together. So here we are, at the end of this incredible tale, facing the most uncomfortable truth of all. What do you do when the world's greatest villain becomes its greatest protector? When the man whose name literally means destruction is the only thing standing between humanity and oblivion? Dr. Doom didn't just defeat Dormammu that day. He defeated something far more dangerous. He defeated the hero's certainty that they were always the good guys. And maybe, just maybe, that was the point of all of it. The world is safe. The trains run on time. Healthcare, education, food security, all provided under Doom's rule. But at what cost, and more importantly, does it matter? After all, as the news anchor said that day, tonight we stand as a truly united world. One world under Doom. The question isn't whether Victor Von Doom is a hero or a villain anymore. The question is, does Earth have a choice? What do you think? Was Doom's victory the salvation Earth needed, or the beginning of something far more sinister? Is Thor right about Doom? Do you think the heroes beat Dormammu too easily? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more comic stories. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace.